I'm smiling too much today because you know what? I'm going to tell you the reasons why I chose advocacy on this serious note. Firstly, it kind of broke my heart into a million pieces when my teacher asked me to repeat the diagnosis. I was once that student who always used to bunk classes, not for myself, not to go to parties and enjoy, not to go skip the classes and sit in the movie theater, but I was somebody who had to take a lot of leaves, especially in my final year and internship, to take care of my rare father. What actually happened was my teacher, when I gave my leave letter stating I need leave for 3 4 days to take care of my rare father, asked me, repeat the diagnosis. I was shocked. I mean, how can a medical professional not know this diagnosis? Come on. I understand that it's a rare disease, but I think we should also educate ourselves and keep ourselves updated with what's happening in the rest of the world, especially in cases of rare diseases, because I feel we're all equally responsible. That is why I chose I should take up advocacy on a serious note. Second incident is, which most of you will be knowing, I was literally kicked out with all dignity from one department because, not simply, I gave it back to the concerned teacher. Teacher, whosoever was there, told me that don't share your story to get some sympathy, Shamla. For some reason, I hated that dialogue. I hate it from the bottom of my heart. And this teacher, I truly hate. Even now, I am not a preacher of some hatred, but still, guys, you know, it's not that you cannot keep everybody happy at the end of the day. There are some people who you eventually end up hurting, right? So she's one among that. And even now, I'm not in a good rapport. I don't want to be in a good rapport. Trust me, guys, I do have haters for what I do. I cannot keep everyone happy every single time. So yeah, coming back to the point, this teacher told me, Shamla, don't share your story to get some sympathy and mercy out there. So anyways, bad things kept aside, that is when I decided I'm going to do exactly the opposite thing of what she told. I'm going to share my story, not to one, not to two. I'm going to break the geographical barriers and share my story with the rest of the world and see how far it goes. So maybe the child is always inclined to do things which are not, which you are against. Like you tell a child not to run, the child immediately runs. The same logic or principle, probably reverse psychology, worked really well with me. And I ended up taking up advocacy on a really serious note. That is number two. And number three is the kind of attention that I get from people, the kind of respect, not attention, but respect that I get from people for the work that I am doing, especially on the social media. It's not that I have some 10 million subscribers on my channel or some 10,000 followers. I hardly have 1,000, but I believe that I still can bring about a change. It's not about the followers count on your Instagram profiles or the number of friends that you have on Facebook. It is the kind of value and impact that you're adding to somebody else's life. I believe that I have already changed some people's lives. I have helped them with the diagnosis. I have represented India on global platforms. But now I believe that the kind of respect that I'm getting, it is okay. I'm getting little more respect than a little less hatred. I mean, hate is also there, but the hatred is somewhat less when compared to the respect that I'm getting, which is why I thought good things are always there, bad things are always there. When good is more than bad, why not do it? Why not continue to do it? That is number three, why I took up advocacy this seriously. So, and number four, most important and personal reason, which is very close to my heart, is I want to immortalize my rare father. I have chosen this path. I personally have chosen this path of walking along the road that is less traveled by, because some girls, be it ego or self-respect, whatever you want to name it, you can name it, don't like to be told. I mean, guidance is important, but over spoon feeding is what some girls don't like, and I am one among that person. I personally don't like it if somebody is constantly mentoring me or guiding me, telling me what to do, what not to do. I don't like that. I believe I have an individual bent of my own mind and would at least sometimes want to use it in a right direction, which is why I chose this. I know the challenges are really huge and the risks are really huge, but still, to immortalize my rare father, I think this is the only way. I want to celebrate his life way after he's gone and see where it goes. That is one reason why I took up advocacy this seriously. And number five, I believe change begins with me. I don't need to be a scientific scholar, research presenter, or whatever, research paper writer, or whatever you call it, a research fellow. I don't want to be that person. I can just be me and create that ripple of change, because I know this post might not be a matter of concern today, but someday, eventually, someday, 10 years down the line, somebody can benefit out of this. So I want to do this because I want to see how much of impact my father's life can live in the community, because I believe God has chosen him. God has chosen that precious pearl, my father, to be blessed with a rare disease so that he can put my father in pain to educate others. Sometimes, to educate others, God puts you in pain, and he's one such rare gem. I want to see how much of impact his story can live in the community, which is why I chose advocacy to immortalize my rare father this seriously and on this serious note. I've given my reasons. Having said all of this, what would you love to do at the end of the day? Don't ask me with that question, because I am very bad in choosing, guys. I'm very bad in choosing. I want to be everything that I can be. I want to be a dentist. I want to be an advocate. I want to be a writer. I want to be a YouTuber. I don't know. I'm still experimenting with everything. At the end of the day, I'm still a dentist, and I shall continue to be one because my father liked me wearing that apron and helping the community, serving the community. Also, it's a very noble job, not just for these reasons, but to get that prefix doctor before my name. I have gone through hell in my third year, final year internship, and even after that in the workplace. So, all that, I don't like it to go in vain, which is why I want to practice everything and balance everything. Who knows what can click, what can go viral? Maybe I am very much capable enough to do all of these things, and balance at the end of the day. I'm not very sure. If you ask me one single thing, what you would choose, I would say I would choose all. I'm greedy, I'm selfish, it's okay. So these are reasons why I chose advocacy. I believe that somebody out there, if not today, someday will get a benefit out of this. I shall wait for that day. I am patient, I'm consistent, I shall wait. Good things will happen to those who wait. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.